We good. Dang, that background is like white. Anyways, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to another I almost said TikTok channel. We on YouTube. Welcome to another YouTube live collective reading. I am your host, Rod. If you are new here, welcome. Papa Squad, take a seat. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. If you are returning, hey, good to see you again. I hope you've been doing good. Last time I saw you, we had a good convo, right? I know it was deep too. Yeah. Anyways, Um, I am here to conduct a tarot live reading for the collective. This is a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate, leave the ones that do not. Okay, okay. Now, with that being said, oh, and um, I will not reach out to you on any platform, so don't get scammed. I will not reach out to you on nothing. You heard me. I hope you heard me clearly. Don't make me repeat it now. Okay. Okay. Now let's hit the collective. Okay, sweetness reverse. Ooh, this is giving me something. This is walking out. I'm something about this is coming out of the door or walking out of the door. Hey, what up, though, Honcho? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's walking out the door. This bitterness, this something about resentment, also is walking out the door. It's leaving. This is what's leaving, and this is the confirmation. Death card. There's a new. So this is giving me like a door opening. Mhm. This should give me a door opening. So something is testing your belief right now. Um, For sure. Oh yeah. Also, when you come into the live, make sure you double tap that screen. Make sure you subscribe. Okay. Okay. Oh, you did? It's posted. Go ahead and look at it. Go ahead and look. I posted it. I've been meaning to like post like on the community tab because I don't know if anybody like either even like look at the stuff I post on the community on my community tab, but I'm meaning to post them like when they finally upload and stuff. Post them like, hey yo. But yeah, go ahead and look at that like you was okay. This will be posted up there too. Um Tomorrow, maybe afternoon, so 12, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay, what else is going on with the collective? Anger. Whoa. So it's looking like there is some people that's mad about you closing out these cycles with them. They didn't bring any happiness to you. It was just bitterness. Look at that. They brought no happiness to you. It's just straight up bitterness. And this is what you were bringing to the table. So it's like, why be here if like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not, so it's something about reciprocating energy. I feel like it's more so like you're not caring about it no more. And reflection, once I just saw it, as I split the deck, I saw this and I was like, okay, maybe that's significant, but clearly it is. Reflection reverse. Because when I'm heartbreak, no, it don't break even. What am I supposed to do when I'm all touched on you? What am I supposed to say when I'm all chucked up and you're okay? I'm falling to pieces. They fall into pieces. Somebody falling apart. Ooh, I fall apart. Something's falling apart. There's no structure. There's no safety net, grounding. Energy's not grounding, but like it's like up in the air. Like there's no anchor. Oh yeah, it's walking out. But y'all know how this go. You know how this go. You gotta be. You gotta. If the energy that is present is that it is walking out, it is leaving. You have to allow it to leave. Yeah. But take do what you gotta do. Do something about self reflection. Frustrated reverse. It's like someone is not seeing a different perspective. They're not willing to see why this is necessary. It's giving me this wasn't real to begin with. rejection, illumination, abundance, peace. You see what I'm saying? There's no reciproc. I don't feel like this was a reciprocation thing. I feel like this comfort in reverse is what. Oh wow, that was okay. So y'all know how this go now. This and that's fucking. That is weird. All the cards of love, literally, love, comfort, and sweetness is in reverse. But I feel like this was the pillar, that energy was the pillar that allowed these energies to sustain, to say the least. And now that that cycle is over, it's ending, it's closing out. It's like seeing something. Maybe you could be seeing something or finding something now that's gonna piss you off. And it's gonna show you that you were investing in something that was it was never like. I feel like I'm here to tell you that this was a growth period, or this was a growth period. Um, I'm also getting there's an energy here that wants you to reject this new energy that's coming in. You are being asked to remain strong, remain, if you have to, remain independent. Of course, how you think I'm able to do what I'm doing right now? That's a dumb question. Anyways, y'all see this comment? I'm about to pin it. Why would you ask me that? Can I pin that comment? I ain't never pinned the comment on on here before. Can I pin that? Yeah, I'm about to pin that. That's a dumbass question. Well, how you think I'm able to do what I'm doing right now? I'm gonna unpin it. I'm gonna unpin it in a minute. But I'm gonna give you the platform you're looking for, because clearly you may not know that He is Lord and Savior. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, it's saying don't reject what's being offered to you because it's something that happened in the past as well. This reflection, I'm seeing like a literal reflection in the water. There's something like an illusion. I don't know what's up with that frustration reverse. Letting go with ease. Okay. Cleanse reverse. It's like, no, don't let go. Love in reverse. Stop reverse. Reflection reverse. Creativity. Water could be significant. Fear. Oh, because it's like an energy. This energy knows that what's about to happen. Maybe so. This is saying like creating a whole new life, or like a whole new world. Like the movie Aladdin could be significant, but more so, like there's this opportunity to show up a specific way. Confidence definitely needs to be implemented at this time. I'm looking at that I'm looking at in my mind's eye that scene where he asks Jasmine, "Do you trust me?" And she was like, "What?" Because all right, so boom, this is what I'm saying. There's a cycle that's ending, right? This cycle is ending or has already ended. There's some things that are going to remind you of what that old cycle was, right? And it's in a way a test to see if you're paying attention to an extent, right? Now, stay with me now. With that being said, when you see, hear, feel, or involve yourself with something again, it's going to trigger that memory, right? So maybe it's like a PTSD type thing, but nonetheless, stay with me now. And when Jasmine heard him say, "Do you trust me?" In the context I'm seeing it in, right, intuitively, that was a bum who was a thief, but they weren't a good bum. They weren't a good. They was a bad thief. There was this energy here was a pillager. They took, and never gave back. Aladdin in the movie, as we all know, when he like for instance, when him and Abu went to go and take bread, they stole bread, whatever. They shared it. He shared it. Abu obviously didn't want to share it, but he was like, oh, I feel bad because we know what it's like, so he shared, but we're not talking about that perspective. I just want to shed a little context there, okay? Y'all know how these go. If you new here, buckle up, all right? uh, so basically, um so there's and then that there's this I'm hearing something about pristine image. So there could be a person coming into, or people, or this coming into that's new. I mean, give somebody a new car smell. So literally like a new trip or something like that is significant. um it's like you're able to go to this new place now, but it's certain things that, like, oh man, I remember the last time I was here. I mentioned this in another read. I think it was just on TikTok. I'm not sure. It either was on TikTok or it was on YouTube. I believe it was on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I believe it was on TikTok. Um, but anyways, but here I'm seeing Jasmine, right? So collective is Jasmine and Aladdin, or Prince Ali, right? Prince Ali of Prince Ali got his teeth. I forgot where he was supposed to be from. Anyways, I don't know why I'm fixated on that right now. But but Prince Ali, right, is saying, "Do you trust me?" And she was like, "What? What?" And he was like, "Do you trust me?" And she was like, and it was like she had a moment, because what I'm feeling that this energy is, it's like you're having this moment, and it's a bit of it's I'm gonna say, what is the word I'm trying to, it's right down the tip of my tongue. It's justifiable hesitation. There we go. Justifiable hesitation, right? But it's like you hearing something. You feeling a feeling. Your intuition is like ping, and it's like, take their hand. Go ahead, keep doing it. And it's not loud, because it's like, what I'm seeing when it pertains to that part of this message is that I'm seeing like a bunch of voices, like like mouths, like actual mouths talking, and then it's like your intuition got it's a big ass mouth, but it's got like a little bit of opening to talk, and it's like, take their hand, go ahead. And it's like, are you gonna pay attention? Are you gonna listen to the distractions? Or are you gonna pay attention? Because I feel like this new era, this newness is, like I said, it's a test. I'm not going to say it's a test. I feel like it's more so an evaluation. Are you going to go back to the past, revert back, or are you going to go forth and sprout and elevate, right? Are you going to allow your fears to hold you back? Are you going to allow these memories to hold you back? Because with this frustration card in reverse, it's like, this is what I'm seeing. This is why I'm like, some up with this frustration card. It's in reverse. It's like letting go with ease, but it's an energy here that's like attached. It's an attach, not an attachment like that, but no, it's like a, no, stay here, stay here. But like I said before, this energy is like it was using you for something. Could have been a group of people that you once called friends or something like that, family, romantic, just a memory or experience as a whole. Um, yeah, and it was like a consistent, like a thing. It's like once you got to this part where you're being asked, "Do you trust me?" It's like you've been going through this route for so long. It's like you're expecting the shoe to drop. You're like, this pessimism, so pessimism could be significant here. Like, nah, I already know how this gonna go. You're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna lie to me here, you're gonna lie to me about that. I already see this, I already see that. And it's like, but do you? But do you? Do you really know? Like, I remember I know what happened back then. That was, like I said, justifiable hesitation. But are you going to trust this? Are you, cause you was trusting in that? Why not trust in this? I get it. You don't want to make the same mistakes, but you should know that you've grown, healed, and evolved, and expanded, and did the shadow work. You know, you did all the work. You know what you've seen before. You know, and it's like I feel like it's more so an internal disruption that is happening, and it's like the energies that once fed off of you are feeling that. They're smelling it. They're seeing it somehow, some way. They all know naturally, even though we resonate in the higher octave of collective consciousness, we still are a collective consciousness. So there in some ways they're able to know this information, right? Because somebody could see that in a dream. Somebody that was an op could be like, oh, I heard it, I had a dream. Collective is a fucking billion gajillionaire. They done married a motherfucking prince, and they the princess of motherfucking Abu Dhabi. Who the fuck? What the fuck? And then you know what I'm saying? But you don't know that. All you know is that there's something change. There's a change that's coming. There's something new that's brewing. You are so fixated on each step versus other people trying to halt your steps in front of you. So it's like how that thing is where they say some people can know where you're going before you know. It's like that kind of thing going on right now. Because it's like whatever this reflection is, it's like somebody is seeing you, or you could be seeing yourself. I feel like collective is finally seeing themselves in a different lens for the first time, but it's like that lens that everybody was like, oh, not like that. For what am I trying to say? uh like I'm seeing like basically this reflection in the water, and it's like what you've curated during this time is being reflected back to you, right? And the opposite is like seeing you do this, and in the midst of seeing you do this, it's like, damn, like they finna bust the fuck up. Like they finna leave and stuff. This definitely is not finna last long. There are people that are hanging on, like I mean, like hanging on. Okay, I'm hearing something about taking up space or taking up resources. Child, my nose. Unconscious. You have a very powerful unconscious energy. That's unconscious. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of drowning out the lighting, but that's unconscious, or that's consciousness in the reverse. So it's like subconscious or an unconscious way about the way you may not, like I said before, you don't realize there's what you've been creating on the inside is about to start reflecting itself on the outside, and it's like you're going to be blown away. But it's like people already know what you've been doing because they've been watching you. That they've been watching your ass, and now it's time for you to watch your show. It's like instead of breaking the fourth wall is breaking. That makes sense. Like your audience is coming out and saying, "Hey, you know what you've been doing? I saw you. Remember when you was doing this?" Something about also doing something in the public eye could be significant as well. Something is actually being shown outside of self. The sun card at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see what else the collective need to be made aware of. That's a lot. We're not taking it. Squeeze me. I'm also getting somebody wanted you stuck. People wanted you stuck in this lackluster energy. So Page of Cups reverse. I'm telling you, it's like people who were not. This energy was like these are like fake friends, people that fake cared about you, people that faked everything, and maybe the reason why, because look how they looking at this cup. This you was the fish, right? There was like, oh, I can use collective for this, I can use collective for that. Maybe somebody was using you for clout or some type of attachment, again with this attachment energy. So it could be for some of y'all, there was like an attachment to you emotionally. Something about your image. And then what you look at, jumping out that cup, taking a leap of faith, going just as trusting this is trust. What I said about that, are you gonna do the same thing all over again? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it with like, because this ain't the same thing as last time. Devil in reverse. This is confirmation of what everything I just said, everything I just channeled. Mm-hmm. Dang. Justice with the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. The King. I knew it because it was this energy here. Maybe you've been sabotaged. Okay, something about being sabotaged. This is like intentionally being sabotaged. Like the Emperor with the Knight of Pentacles, because I knew if you would have kept going on this path, you end up as an Emperor. But the King of Cups here in reverse, somebody is literally cracking under pressure. I feel like someone can't keep their composure about you anymore. Somebody may have slipped up and said something about you. Something about I'm not seeing many cards about a conversation, but I'm picking up about somebody saying something and they slipped up and said something and it just got everybody looking like, oh wow, oh my God. So collective really is. Mm-hmm. Told you something about the public eye, the star card with the sun. Uh-huh. Dang. So the King of Cups in the upright, High Priestess reverse. This is somebody who was trying to hide you. Or this is the energy that was trying to these are people, this energy was trying to cloak you as if you were something else. But the High Priestess here is saying, if you so in some okay, so in some cases, so I'm seeing there's two dupes, literally two dupes. There's a dupe here, right? But hold on, remember I was just talking about Aladdin, and how there was Aladdin and then there's Prince Ali. So there is a dupe. Oh whoa. So someone, oh my goodness, it was a dupe. Child, it was a dupe. They pretend. There's a pretenders who actually don't have. Like I said, there's an Ali and there's a Prince. An Aladdin, but we're gonna call him negative Aladdin. There's a negative Aladdin, and then there's positive Aladdin, which is Prince Ali, right? You collective are in this High Priestess, King of Cups, Emperor, Temperance. Does he Temperance? Well, Temperance in reverse, but I'm seeing a Temperance in the upright. So like you're in this energy where like you're in a position of receiving, not necessarily like the Empress though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that's already been curated. It's already been created. It's time to live it. So like the Fool, right? But basically, there was a dupe, and maybe would have I'm getting like somebody slipped up and like exposed themselves. Oh wow. I don't think it was in front of you though. If it was in front of you, it got you to see something very clearly. Like, oh, so you don't really care for me like that, this and the third. Hey girl. Man, right? There's too many. Okay. At the Hierophant in the reverse with the Star card in the reverse, the King of Pentacles, the Sun, the World in reverse. That's what I'm saying. So this like this cycle. There was like, okay. So the World card in reverse is saying this is a portal that is still. This is a cycle still open. You are still in this. Something about this. I want to say creative energy, abundant energy, creative abundant energy, regenerative. Somebody thought a lot of people thought you were gonna fail. I ain't gonna lie. Again with the Star card reverse, your faith is being tested. I'm not gonna say test because the universe does not test us. The universe prepares us. You have been preparing for this, and is the universe is asking you, are you going to go back to the same old, or are you going to take this new route? You may not. You may be confused on what to do. I'm also getting you are confusing other people. You're going against the norm. Confirmation. I just heard a beep on beep outside. You're going against some norm. You may have been going against the norm for some of you, and it has like drawn out a lot of a lack of faith out of a lot of people. I feel like with the star in reverse though, you were being given an opportunity to keep your head held high. With the sun card here, King of Pentacles in the upright again with the Queen of Cups. So this I'm getting something about husband and wife, or like mother and father. So creative energy here. The children can be involved, but it's given this. If it is a child involved, no. Let me make sure this is clear. Okay, the child involved is people who have emotionally regressed. You are doing different things than what you're normally doing. I'm also getting something about you outgrowing somebody or outgrowing people. hmm Maturity is here, or something has matured. You have matured in a way. What you've been creating has been matured. What's this Hierophant reverse? That's a lot. You know, take that. Okay, dude, they got words today. They talking. Okay. The Knight of Wands. What's the bottom of the deck? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. I heard stepping out. Something about also stepping out of alignment. The Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like people. I'm also getting like there's a group of people here that was like they came together to make sure that you stepped out of alignment. That's crazy, yo. You people really do that in real life. They will team up, create narratives, falsalities, claim false witness to shit, talk about oh collective be like this, they be like that, and try to derail you somehow, some way, either tell you things to your face about, and it's like the whole time they doing this, you building on something that's very I'm hearing productive, proactive. Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. You took whatever it is you had, and you remember you may not even had a lot, but whatever you had, you took and you ran with that. This King of Wands right here in reverse is giving me somebody that has been in a weakened state by this. I'm also getting people want to come back and apologize, but they really don't. They really don't have. Like I said, it's only because they. So you be careful who you reconcile with, y'all. hmm You have people that want to stop your drive, your forward movement, how people see you as a leader, and you have other people here that want to knock you off your high horse. Okay, and as I say that, the Chariot with the Strength card, because we're in the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, they don't want that. It's like, oh my goodness, I know that we don't want to always believe that people out there in the world act like that, but they do. Okay, they do. They really do. See when you're doing something well, they probably could be watching you from afar, and they see you doing some great things, and they want to come in and swipe it up from up under you, just to put you back where they think you belong. That actually happens. So be mindful of who you are reciprocating your energy with at this time. Be mindful. I would just say, make sure you're not tuning in to the negative Aladdin and you feed in that positive, Prince Ali, but not in the literal context of Aladdin, the movie, right? Like I said, there is a negative Aladdin who just take and pillage and thieve, and they live off people and stuff like that. And you have Prince Ali that could resemble Aladdin. For some of y'all, it could be a new person that they do certain things the same way as the other person, but they're not that person. You're gonna have to really tune the fuck in, okay? Queen of Pentacles, as I confirmed that for the King of Pentacles, dude, this is a match. Yeah, Page of Cups in the upright. I'm telling you, dog. I just said, I'm telling you, somebody. I'm also getting somebody wanted you to be duped. Confirmation. You got people who want to keep you all in your head. You could also be receiving information that keeps you clouded and confused. Be mindful of what you're tuning into. Somebody wants to break no contact. You may have not been in contact with these people for a good reason. Someone wants to come in and talk to you about something, try to stir up a conversation. Be mindful. Right. Okay. Right. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Wow. And the Hierophant with the Two of Swords. I'm telling you, because you're gonna see it, bro. Look, you are in this. Maybe this is you as Prince Ali, right? And you have this air of this. It's like, oh, I know what's going on. Like you, it's the Two of Swords is saying, I took the blindfold off and I'm making a firm decision. Right? I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like I ain't just see what the fuck I just saw, heard what the fuck you. I'm not pretending nothing, motherfucker. Right? Ten of Cups reverse. You got a group of people here that sees what you're growing. They want to eat off your fruits of your labor, your trees. They've seen you been patiently waiting for this. And I'm also getting somebody who's been patiently waiting for you to fail. Okay, because you're not doing something by the book. All right. But I'm also getting here with this Hierophant that you are obedient to your higher calling. With this Ace of Wands here, that's confirmation for me. That was like, no, you know, again with the Aladdin and the upright. You see how he got this cheese and he's sharing it, yeah. So you could be inspiring other people at this time, or inspiring somebody. Someone is looking at you as inspirational, or there is like this new spark of energy that's like fusing through you. Like I said, people can feel that. They know you got something new going on. It could be a new love interest. Someone has sparked your attraction. For some of you, what's the collective need to know what they need to be made aware of at the time. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Five of Wands. If you haven't done so already, make sure you do subscribe. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, so I'm telling you, this it's gonna be conflict. Some jealousy. What the fuck? Somebody want to fight you about this? Arguing? Let's keep going. I literally just heard there's more to the story. Let's go. I'm like, all right. What's the collective need to know? What they need to be made aware of? Five of Cups, Justice. Someone is in regret for how they regretting how they handled you. 5-5. These changes, there's a drastic changes that because of this fight or this jealousy or this competition, it's unnecessary. I'm seeing something about it's so fucking, it's pointless. Page of Pentacles reverse. It was pointless. And they got let go of, man, because you bigger fish to fry, better places to be at. I don't got time to be dealing with no karmics. Judgment, Five of Swords, and they was like, no, you gonna argue with me, you gonna fight with me. So Empress, again, you're dedicated to some type of, for some of y'all already could be dedicated to a cause, but I'm channeling here like you're too focused, and it just constant backfires, yo. Anyways, but yeah, someone's like arguing and fighting with you because of this energy that you're in. Like you're dropping things that no longer serve you, and it's like, bro, like, but I'm not, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm also seeing somebody didn't see this coming. Somebody feels blindsided by this. It's hitting them in sectors that they didn't want. It's hitting them in sectors and places. I want to say sectors because I feel like they were being different, and it's like different areas in their lives. It could be one individual, but I'm seeing like there's a group of people. Honestly, the Three of Cups reverse. They want to all come back and say sorry, to say the least. What's the collective need to know? What's the collective need to be made aware of? Eight of Swords reverse. Stepping outside your comfort zone, releasing yourself from some bind. Magician reverse. This is someone who is active, like I said before, is actively working against you. And they want to come and talk to you or have a conversation, or then someone wants to reach out because you could have good news. Okay, so some communication, good news is coming in about something that you've been waiting on. It's finally able to is here. It's you're receiving it. But I'm also getting someone here is knowing that you're receiving something. You're going to receive this message. You're going to receive some information, a confirmation. Hermit reverse. Somebody lied about who you were. Maybe who you were to them. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles reverse, Two of Cups reverse. That's some toxic ass shit. So maybe someone here. This doesn't have to be a family, but this could be a family member that said something about you and they lied. But this person, the reason why you don't even fuck with them is because of how toxic they are. Y'all do not get along. Are not compatible whatsoever. This could be an ex as well that told their family, um, like maybe so because they. I feel like somebody had people like going bad for them. The Death card. All over an ending. What's the overall energy for this read for collective? The Hangman. The Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Temperance. I knew a Temperance energy. You're in this Temperance energy, wanting to fight you because you're tempered. Literally, you're balancing out. You're wanting to fight you because you're loving. I told you somebody lied about you. I told you somebody lied. Somebody putting a whole illusion over. Chop. There's a whole illusion. I'm getting somebody being disillusioned or disillusion is now present. Man, oh my God. Okay, so we're going to need to chop this up into pieces because this is a lot of information that's coming in. This Knight of Swords got a lot to say. Okay, it could. I feel like there's about to be confirmation to you about why everybody came up against you. Why people may have wanted you in this Five of Cups for not participating in something. Um, the reason why this information is coming to you is because there's justice being happening. This could be behind the scenes, but it's like a shift in vibration. This Eight of Swords, you're maybe stepping outside of some type of isolation, or you're moving in the direction the divine is asking you to move into, and with that, someone's manipulation. It could be actual dark magic, but we're gonna keep it, you know what I'm saying? Right? There's some type of manipulation or coercion, okay, that's now being seen as straight up coercion. All right. And this Knight of Swords is like, bro, I know it's been a while, we don't talk or whatever, but I just want to say I'm sorry. It could be that situation for some of y'all, not all of y'all. But the Knight of Swords is definitely here to give confirmation about some shit. Somebody got words, okay? But it's giving me like, it's not giving me somebody is wanting to cause an argument or anything like that. It's like, look, I want to clear this shit up. This could be you wanting to clear something up, setting the record straight. It could also be someone standing up for you behind the scenes, somebody speaking on your behalf. Because I don't really see that you broken free from these people, this Eight of Swords reverse, or this group or this area. I feel like this is a space where like it kept you bound. Like I was saying earlier, with this energy, it was like, no, don't go. And it's like you broke free anyway, you let it go regardless. Um, and this is like the confirmation of why you needed to do that in the first place and things of the sort. Seven of Pentacles is like, look at what you've been doing. This is, like I said earlier, it's like, look at what you've been creating this whole time. Now you get to eat, you know what I'm saying, your foods. You get to reap what you've sown. And you sow some really good seeds, and it's now time to, take that all in. But the Ten of Pentacles here is like people who did you, oh, I'm hearing like, okay, so Ten of Pentacles reverse is saying, not only are they starving, they're losing way more. So some sense of stability is being, I mean, when I say disturbed, I mean on multiple levels. I'm seeing physically with the Wands energy, Five of Wands, emotionally with the Five of Cups, and I saw the Five of Swords. Oh yeah, the Five of Swords, because you were balanced and tranquil. It's like you handled this with grace, like because you could have went there. I don't think collective is some puss. You're not no, you ain't no punk. Okay? You was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take the higher route. I'm gonna take the high ground. Because I know, because I don't got time. Like I said before, you don't got time. I got bigger fish to fry. I got places to be at, and I got other things I could do. I could be doing other shit. I ain't got to be sitting here dealing. I go. Got a problem leaving. I ain't got no quarrel with that. You can do this by yourself. Okay. I'm also getting like you're too well versed for whatever fight was going on in the first place. Like I said, somebody's definitely watching from afar. Uh-huh. Because they got that. I'm hearing somebody. Ooh. So this information. Somebody could be getting shit this. Now, the Eight of Wands is saying somebody finna get the shit slapped out of them. I'm seeing the Three of Wands in reverse to my mind's eye. It could be like running into something. I'm not wishing this on nobody, but somebody car accident is significant. Not being able to see something coming. Also, the fog is lifting, regardless. In either way. Mm-hmm. Missing out on this opportunity. So people are, y'all, people are coming to. So for some, this may not be for every person that is going to lay eyes on this reading with this particular channel that I'm getting. The reason why you got people wanting to come talk to you, right, is because they were lied to and missed out on an opportunity to be more with you. Oh. They were told to walk away, leave you, don't talk to collective, don't be trying to do business with them, block them on social. If you see them, block them on social media. They ain't worth nothing. Matter of fact, they stole this from me. That, like, I'm literally seeing somebody just like red they motherfucking mouth, just lying. Well, I keep picking up on people lying on collective. I'm not sure what era we in where people just be lying and they thinking they can get away with that, especially because I'm seeing this across different variations of tarot readers. The truth is coming out in ways people are not. They do not like. I'm seeing people getting exposed on social media, through group chats, text messages, phone calls, emails, people's jobs being lost, people are being replaced, people are being fired, the true selves are being exposed, everybody naked, to say the least. And I feel like the people that have been doing the work internally are not, I wouldn't say afraid of being naked, but being open. And I would say our vulnerabilities, I'm not gonna say vulnerabilities, but being vulnerable, being in different spaces, stepping outside of where we used to be at, and going to have to go to these new places. It's like how Jasmine was when what's the name said, "Do you trust me?" It's like, hold up, do I trust you? And our intuition is like, you can trust this. I mean, unless you want to go through a whole nother round of bullshit, then be my guest. But you done the work. You did everything you're supposed to do. Why not? Rightfully so. Like I said, I keep every time I refer back to that scenario, it's justifiable hesitation. But I feel like you don't want to be in this hesitation. Like you want, it's like, when people say, "Oh, I don't want to be in a relationship no more. I don't want no friends no more. I just want to be by myself." That's not really what you want. What you want is to stop the bullshit. You want the bullshit to quit. You want people to stop playing with you. You want people to stop coming into your life and wasting your time and taking up resources and breathing up your air and drinking up your water and eating up your food and running your bills up and shit like that. You tired of people coming into your life, taking up space and not implementing anything that you give them. That's what you're really tired of that. You don't want that no more. So the universe is like, okay, I hear what you're saying and I see how you've been moving. Like I said in the last reading, I see how you're saying, I see what you're saying, I see how you're moving. Now look, I just want to make sure you are making sure that you want this, because I hear what you're saying, but I'm also seeing what you're doing. What I'm hearing is you don't want bullshit no more. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put bullshit in your face. You gonna eat it or not? Oh, you didn't eat the bullshit. Cool. Now you got the real thing coming. That's his energy I'm picking up on, and it's like people who are looking for people like you. For instance, business people, people that wanted to have legit friends, hell, partnerships, like what, romantic partnerships, um, people who needed people like you who got skills like yours. They needed you in their lives, but the fucked up part about it is it's like they got to this point where you're at now before you, but they got sucked up back into going into that old paradigm, I should say, right? And now this disillusion is coming up, and like, oh my fucking, so you mean to tell me I ate the bullshit? So I ate the bullshit. The bullshit was the person that I was friends with for all this time, whole time. They lying to me about this person that said I find, I think it's cool. I should listen to my intuition. I should listen to my higher self. I should have took initiative and figured it out on my own. I should have asked. I should have been inquisitive about collective versus listening to this motherfucker. Of course, because it all makes sense now. Why would I listen to someone who is doing half of what I'm actively seeing collective doing? What made me even think that? Because you were in an illusion. You were in an illusion. You were tricked. You were you were manipulated. You were manipulated. Now, instead of being, because I don't feel like people are now angry at you anymore. I feel like people are angry at the right people now, because everything and everyone is getting exposed, especially when it comes to these readers, y'all. And I'll be telling for how long I've been saying this for like 3 years now, consecutively for like 3 years. Y'all better lay off these lead. If you don't like a reader exposing your bullshit, you better say the fuck out of their face. Leave these readers alone. Leave these practitioners the fuck alone. Leave the people doing their jobs alone. That's why I pinned this comment right here, John JC 28 T5N. Do you believe in Christ? Was it Christ is king? Do you believe that Lord is that He is Lord and Savior? Yes. You know what they said in the Bible: touch not the anointed, do my prophets no harm. That's why I pinned the comment, because clearly you don't know. You don't, because I know. How you think I'm able to do what I'm doing right now? He said, touch not my prophets. What am I doing? Prophesying. Right. Touch not the anointed. Right. Now moving on. There's a lot of disillusion happening right now. It's about to be a lot of people getting the shit rocked out of them. And I feel like because you didn't do it, it's like people are dog. It's like, dog, you have so much time to because these people they were so busy fighting you and your goals. I'm not gonna say your goals, your path, and what the Most High had for you, what the universe said was bound to happen for you. They wanted to fight against that, thinking they're fighting you. No, they're fighting the Most High. That's where you're fucking up at. But that's what the Most High was like. Oh, shit, I got hands for days. Now, see, your ass needed to be in that gym lifting them weights. You needed to be in the ring knowing how to put your guard up. Cause now you're gonna need that shit. You were so busy fighting somebody that wasn't fighting you. Now you're gonna need to put up them. You gonna need to put them paws up. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna need that. Okay. I've been saying that for years. Y'all better leave. Even before I started doing tarot publicly online, I would tell people, I'm like, I don't know, man. You don't know who backing who. Hell, some of these practitioners, I can speak from. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because some people are a lot more further than me in their practices and things of the sort. Because I feel like the further I go on my journey, the more deep. Like it's like, oh, so that's who that was coming in to help me. That's who this is coming. So that's who I've been seeing. And, these realizations and stuff like that, right? I already knew when I first started. What was it? I started reading tarot. Uh, well, I started watching tarot in 2017. But before I was reading tarot or watching tarot, I just knew shit. Like since I was a little kid, I never knew who the fuck was telling me this stuff though, until I started actually doing my thing, like doing what I was supposed to be doing, right? And I would tell people like, look, and I've said this on my TikTok. I'm like, look, I know you don't like what I'm saying. I know you don't like being exposed, but I will guarantee when you do what you finna do, because I know you finna do it, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. I didn't call myself this name for no reason. Okay? I'm not putting on no facade. This ain't no motherfucking cloak or nothing. I ain't get initiated in nowhere. I ain't read no books until I was already doing it. And then when I read the books, it was just confirmation. So I would suggest you lay the fuck up off me now. Or you're going to have to deal with the consequences. It is what it is, okay? Okay? But yeah, so... But that's what I feel like. That's what it's looking like it's happening. I was about to say feel like, but nah. This is a realization moment. It's like something. Because I feel like these people had it. They had some. There was something like I said with that little. It's like a big, different mouths. It's just, but it's like a huge mouth in a crowd of mouths. But they got like a small little opening. They weren't listening to the big ass mouth with a little bit of opening. They were listening to the big ass mouths with the small mouths with the big ass openings. They were distracted. I know it's funny, but like that's how I'm seeing it, right? They got distracted. But now they're like, oh, so that whole time I was listening to I was literally listening to the wrong voice or the wrong information. I was in the wrong mouths. I should have been literally going to the horses, which would be collective. That's why somebody wants to knock you off of your high horse because you could be now speaking this truth. Or something, your vibe is speaking it, your aura is speaking it. Something about you is speaking. It's like it can't shut up. It won't shut up. But I digress. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. Six of Swords. So something about movement, travel. Nine of Pentacles, needing help moving and traveling. Ace of Dog. I'm telling you, people needed your help, yo. People needed your help, and it was like, because the way I feel like people are also watching, like they want to know, like, how was you able to do this and do that without this and without that? Like, you needed help, but you still was able to. You were still able to get the. You know what I'm saying? What is the Five of Wands? What's this energy about the Five of Wands about? Discontent. Wow, and that's up under the page. Page of Cups, Temperance reverse. Bottom of the deck, Strength reverse. Teaming up. What the fuck? So basically, hold on. Let me get some more. Something about being disturbed. I want to throw you off. Being disturbed. Five of Wands. Seven of Cups. Fighting the wrong person. Seven of Cups. That's where the confusion came at. Maybe you were confused because like, why is all these people like, what y'all got? Y'all got problems with me for what? But the Two of Pentacles is saying you held your own. Eight of Swords, but it left you. But you wanted to be. So the whole point of this, like I said before, was to keep you someplace where they benefited. That's been that right there. What I was about to say, I was about to repeat something I've already said in plenty of readings. Wanted to keep you somewhere because they benefited from you being there, and now you're releasing, you're relinquishing this energy. Five of Wands. The Page of Swords. I heard telling a story, saying what happened, telling what happened. Intel. The missing piece. Missing information. So it's like that one. Whoa. Why the Seven of Cups here for the Five of Wands? This is why everybody was fighting. Seven of Cups, Five of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Something didn't work. Three of Pentacles reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. Then a missing piece, Four of Pentacles. They were holding, I'm telling you, somebody, man, holding back the vital information so they didn't tell anybody the real. Page of Cups reverse. With the Five of Wands. Eight of Wands. Yep. Temperance reverse. With that Five of Wands. So fire, water, and air is significant here. Knight of Cups reverse. I heard irreversible damage, irreconcilable. Somebody don't want to hear what somebody got to say anymore. They've been listening. It's like that. Somebody was like listening the whole time. They've been lied to this whole time. I'm thirsty. That's significant. So, hold on. Let me take a gulp of my jug. Give me a second. Betrayal. Something about group settings. Seven of Pentacles. Wow. So this is a petty squabble. Right? Petty squabble that went too far. And everybody that was involved, they're all fighting each other now. It's all falling apart. Right? And as it's falling apart, there's truths coming out during this whole dismantling of this group or this group effort, because this is a group effort, a feeling of group effort. People are finding out they've been lied to. Five of Wands, or not Five of Wands. Yeah, okay, yeah, actually. Five of Wands reverse. It was one-sided. It was like during the whole time, because I feel like you withdrew somehow. Bro, this all has to do. It better not be. So, For some of y'all, this got something to do with somebody X or some feminine energy or some grudge that one person had and got people riled up to come against you and fight you. This person lied. So this is an emotional manipulator. They they triggered emotions in people to do something towards you. I'm hearing sirens. Y'all hear them? If y'all don't hear them, I hear sirens. This confirmation. They riled up people's emotions to come against you. Temperance reverse. Yeah. And it's irreconcilable damage. A literal fire could have went down. Or something about fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm looking at Sagittarius with that temperance reverse. So it's a low vibrational Sagittarius. Or a low vibrational Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Aries. So war energy is present. So like someone was like, oh, I want to go to war with collective. I want to go. But it was like, it's like having bombs being dropped on you, but you don't have no artillery to fight back. I'm gonna go say like I said, I'm not saying that you couldn't fight back, but it's like, what was the point? It's like wasting resources to fight this fight. Like it was just you. Five of Cups. They're in regret now. Somebody spent up a lot of energy doing this. The King of Cups came out crossing. Somebody's trying to figure out how to get out of this mess. You got somebody literally just trying to break away from this. And it's like, how the fuck do I get out of this? Like, I don't want to be involved in this no more. Nine of Wands reverse. I'm telling you, they're getting their ass whooped. It could be this King of Cups coming out that's crossing, that's challenged. This King of Cups, and I'm gonna say reverse because my mouth is wanting to say reverse, so we're gonna go with reverse. This King of Cups reverse, it's like, bro, I didn't know that I was participating in this, or this could be people in that King of Cups energy that are now conflicted. They're conflicted now because they're realizing that, yo, you triggered me because it's like this person knew what everybody in this sector, this group been through, and it was using that to get what they wanted from you because you weren't giving to them anymore. Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups reverse. Somebody want to cross the fence. Somebody crossing the fence. I'm also getting defense. What's this Five of Cups? Five of Cups again. Yeah, they're regretting this hardcore. I heard double whammy. Nine of Wands for the Five of Cups. Dang. So, okay, so if y'all not familiar with the illustration of the Five of Cups, right? We're going to go with the traditional tarot. There's a man standing over, when it's an upright, right? This is the upright meaning. There's a man standing over three cups that have been knocked over, and three cups have three different liquids in them. But what he doesn't see behind him is two cups, right? Which means instead of pondering over the lost opportunities and reminiscing and staying stuck and stagnant, crying over the same thing over and over and over again, whatever, right? Or crying over spilled milk, basically. Point your attention towards what you do have and appreciate what you still have, and you realize that you still have something worthwhile. Basically, there's 5 of Cups here. There is nothing left. There's nothing left. I'm seeing all 5 of them cups knocked the fuck over. You know, that's what it's like. A lot. It's like internal. Some see people have an internal conflict, external conflict. It's just conflict, but they know one thing. It wasn't your fault, bro. What I said, them 2 cups, irreconcilable damages. It's like, no, I know for damn sure ain't got nothing to do with you. It's like I'm also getting something about projection. I projected these issues onto you because of the help of this other person or whatever. It could be your child. This is just some toxic ass mess. Ew. What's the 5 of Cups? 5 of Cups 2 times. Ace of Wands. Why the Ace of Wands for the Five of Cups? That I'm telling, they put all this energy. Ace of Wands, the fuel. Seven of Pentacles reverse. They got nothing from this. Now they're like, oh, I want to come back. I want to get out of this, but it's like almost like they can't. This and now, okay, so this is why they're realizing this. Like literally, the only reason why, and I feel like this has been happening for a long time since the Cups reverse. Somebody's stuck in this like past version of you as well too. The Fool card and Magician, it's like people are, this is why it all happened. Some people, somebody's realizing that the reason why can't even talk, this has been going on for so long is because you were on your way somewhere. Maybe you weren't so weighed down, and something about experience, like you I feel like this is where it all started. This is where your beginning was, the Fool card and the Magician. And it was like, oh yeah, cool. I'm hearing everything's going my way or whatever. But that's where this jealousy brewed from. Because you had people that were watching you that had these opportunities and they were in the full reverse. They hesitated. They instead chose the distractions, like I said before. Now, when I'm saying what I said before, yes, they chose the distractions, but the people or the persons that were involved in inflicting something towards collective, gathering up people, misusing people's vulnerabilities against them to come and attack you and target you, they were in the reverse, as well as the Magician, and then a Magician turned in reverse. Because how? Oh wow, Spirit is they yeah. Seven of Swords. How did you get from point A to point B? I'm also getting something about obstacles, throwing obstacles in your way, and you were still able to make it. They were mad. Knight of Wands reverse. You were showing them up in a way where there's like it was embarrassing. Six of Swords. You were going places, or they knew you were. That's what. What's this Justice? Okay, Six of Swords. Justice. I'm seeing, okay, so people know, so there's going to be they know why you walked away and you never turned around. Why you didn't fight back, why you didn't, if they was dropping bombs on you, it's not like you let, because I feel like these people thought because you weren't fighting back or you were quiet, you withdrew yourself, they thought that you were weak. So they kept doing it. And now it's all biting their ass, it's biting them in the ass. Page of Swords, I'm telling you, Six of Wands, I'm telling you, they didn't think they thought they won, but the whole time they was being defeated. Page of Cups with the Tower reverse. I said that in the last reading. Somebody thought you was small fry, and they realized you a big deal. So it's like, so what I'm getting from this now, I'm seeing this in a different perspective now, right? All of this is happening, or like some messages are repeating themselves because, or messages, if you have been like in different tarot readings, or like you've gotten tarot readings, personal readings or whatever, and it's like the same kind of thing going on, it's because there's a lot of people having revelations about you right now, and it's continuous. I mean, some people are even getting haunted by this. Some people could also think you're doing spell work on them. Some people think you're spooky. People are afraid. There's some people that are afraid of you, like this King of Cups energy. This doesn't have to be a one person, but it's an energy resonance here with that King of Cups. It's challenge. People are realizing like, yo, I think I fucked up. I don't know. The problem is that they know you know, and if you don't know, you will. And when you don't know, it don't hit them as hard. But they know when you find out, it's gonna be the full-fledged ass whooping. Confirmation. My phone just went off again. Page of not page of ones. Ace of Cups reverse. It's non-reconcilable. There is no turning back, and they know that. They're petrified. They're in deep, deep, deep regret. Some people are. Some people are. There's like a psychosis going on too. Um, you could have people wanting to go pray to God. Like you probably have scared some people straight energetically, because and I'm also getting some people are questioning like you ever see collective raise their hand back? No. So what made us think that it was okay to keep hitting them like that? So you mean to tell me it wasn't them doing the spell work? Like I threw this freezer spell at them and all this stuff. So it wasn't them that was rejected. It was something else. It was something else. It wasn't them. You see what I'm saying? It's like that kind of that energy. People are like, oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. Oh my god. What did I do? They were so gung ho on coming after you, and like I said, you got people that want to come and tell you some things, and I feel like they think by them telling and dry snitching on motherfuckers that's enough to get them out of got out of like in good graces. That's only this much. You see how close my fingers is touching? You know, I used to say this all the time. No, I'm not gonna say I used to. I still say this all the time. But when I found out, I started saying this. I think I started saying this when I was a teenager, like 17, 18. But scientific, like if you put a microscope, right, um, in between your fingers, technically your fingers are still not touching, right? But like, right here, they touching, like how you see your fingers, like how you see my fingers right now, they look like they're touching, they're really not touching, right? They had they only did that much. Now I'm not talking about the fingertips, no. I'm talking about the pads. They got that much accomplished. Because when I seen the ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles reverse, I heard tenfold. So let's say they threw 100 spells at you. That's times 10. If somebody talks shit about you for 20 years, they're gonna have to literally eat shit tenfold. That's 40 years of eating shit. 40 years. It's a long time. And from what it looked like, a lot of these people ain't even got that much time. Child, I'm not gonna talk about that. We're not going there. But they know they fucked up. I'm gonna just say that. And it's like a slow realization too. The fog is lifting. Like I said, I've channeled the fog is lifting. The more that fog lift, the more I'm seeing that mind flares. Y'all, if y'all okay, damn, I gotta post that. I want to post that. Oh yeah, I can. I should have posted tonight. No, I'm gonna download it and it's gonna be posted tomorrow. But it's a TikTok live. I was talking about the mind flare from Stranger Things. If you watch Stranger Things and you remember when Will had saw that mind flare, imagine seeing a real life mind flare. I know I'm extra, but come on, stay with me now. Imagine seeing a real life mind flare. Big, all the shits, and then knowing how, and just sensing how powerful a mind flare is. And remember how when Will was going through what he was going through, he was meant to go through that. He was strong enough, right? Um, every time I hear that feeling, and I'm not going to say I feel sorry for them because I don't. Everybody was warned. Did you pay attention? Hell no. So guess what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to learn that lesson. I'm gonna just keep going. What's this? God damn, this justice. What's this justice? Literally, I'm still stuck on the mind. Like, literally, imagine a mind flare watching you outside your motherfucking window. Imagine my. Imagine my. Let's say you go to the grocery store, you mind your business, la la la, and you just see the mind flare just staring back at you. Even worse, some of these people. Okay, so I heard Vecna. Some of these motherfuckers gonna have to face Vecna. Oh fuck! Oh my god! Oh my, because they really thought this shit was a fucking game. I'm like, you know how I'm laughing, right? They were laughing, thinking that they were like, oh, we got collected. You gonna be kicking now? You gonna no go kick come on. You remember how funny that was? Remember when you threw that one spell and you broke up that relationship? Remember that one? Oh my god, that was so funny, right? Remember when you was trying to mess with me in my dreams? Remember that one? Oh my god. Remember you was projecting that? Remember when you was telling everybody a lie? Remember that one time you cheated on me? And then you went around and you told people that I cheated on you. Remember that? You remember how funny that was? Keep laughing. Keep laughing. Why you stop laughing? Why is it not funny no more? Why is it not funny no more? Why it's not funny no more? Like, This is justice. Imagine you wake up and Vecna's standing over you. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh. Okay. The Ten of Swords, because that shit is over with. You lit this Four of Pentacles. Why the Four of Pentacles out here? For the Justus. I heard you held your ground. You held your ground. Five of Swords reverse, and that's how they got defeated, because you held the reason why. And it's like, and it feels like on the opposite end for collective, right? It's like you didn't even, like I said, you didn't have to touch nobody. You didn't like it. Okay, if you did do some return of cinders, it was justifiable naturally. So you need to protect yourself spiritually. And in some cases, you probably put like actual restraining orders on people because they were stalking you and stuff. They were harassing you. You probably had to end up losing jobs, but you still stayed in your sound mind, sound body. Like, yes, naturally, as a human being, you're going to be disturbed by this shit, but you still held your own, right? I'm telling you, they're defeated. They're losing way more. They're scared. They are scared. They're scared of you. It was just you, and you needed all of these people to come up and do something to you. Some of my mommy wounds. Childhood wounds. Six of Wands, victory. What's the Eight of Swords? Okay, I want me to get more for this justice. What's up? Knight of Pentacles. The Devil. The Knight of... Oh, man. For all your troubles, all what you had to go through. Because I'm telling you, and you've been putting up with this for a while. For some of y'all, could have been like 15 years, 5 years, 10 years, a lot of years. A lot of years. Okay? A lot of them. Between 5 to, I'm going to say 5 to 20. Six of Swords, again, you get to move forward. You get to go ahead, go and do what you, I mean, okay, so, again, with these huge steps, monumental moves. Seven of Wands reverse. They can't stop you, and if they do, they're gonna get their ass whooped. I'm glad they ain't on TikTok, because they done been got me for hate speech or violence or something. That's why I ain't about to be on there in a minute anyway. All that AI stuff they got going on. That's why I ain't posting nothing. I told myself I was gonna go live only But then I'm like, man, they probably didn't about to like roll out some secret, some other secret shit. They ain't gonna tell nobody until months or probably years later or some shit. I don't know. They doing a lot of weird shit, and I literally just spoke on them about what they did in that last live, or not the last live, the live before that. And I was like, see, y'all over here fucking with me. You need to be worried about you. You letting all this other shit slide. Okay, well, I already got my confirmation about y'all. Anyways, and I'm also getting, for some of you, if y'all are being pushed out of a certain space, it is because what's about to happen to these people or in that space or whatever, it ain't supposed to be touching you. You ain't supposed to be touched by that. So you're gonna have to move. Some of y'all actually are going to be moving, could be moving far away. Different communities, different friend groups. Hell, you might be making your own family. Something like that. What's the Eight of Swords reverse? The Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm also saying something about the fixed signs. So Aquarius, Four of Cups reverse, Death reverse. So Scorpio, Knight of Swords reverse, Six of Cups reverse, King of Wands. Yeah, all the fixed energy is out here. So the fixed signs are significant. I'm battling you again with the Five of Wands. Something's not over. This Wheel of Fortune will not end for you. Like I said, with the Knight of Wands or Knight of Pentacles, it's gonna be a long, monumental moves, long longevity. Some long money. Somebody gonna have to pay you. Mm. Windfall. Knight of Swords. Something you've been again with that. Something you've been waiting for a while. It could, for some of y'all, could be like a family thing going on. Like you've been waiting to build a family, or somebody a relationship here is significant. Um, yeah, I'm getting all good energy. Really, Knight of Swords is reversed. It's giving me delayed though. It was delayed. Why did Knight of Swords here reverse? I'm also getting somebody intentionally misdirected something. Strength reverse. Knight of Swords reverse. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Justice, the Ace of Cups reverse. The Ten of Cups, the Hermit reverse. Wow. The Eight of Cups. They were trying to hold this against you. You not wanting to open that door back up. They were trying to hold you against. They're trying to hold it against you. So you got people. It could be somebody you've known for a long time. Like I said, 15 years could be 15 years is a long ass time, but it could have been the age of 15, 2015. Something about 15, 1-5, so 6. The number 6 would be significant. Somebody, this could be also, for some of y'all, this could be an ex. Okay. Some of y'all, this could be like people who've known you for a long time, an ex or ex friends, family members, whatever. Not family members, but like, they're trying to hold you accountable for doing the right thing. Like reprimand you because you put them where they belong. Like you left them where the fuck they supposed to be at. You left them in the past where they were supposed to be at. And you went and you just charged forward with this King of Wands energy. You just blazed forward. You stepped into a leadership, a powerful position energetically, you took initiative, you took action to do what you needed to do, and you've been moving in that direction ever since. But it's like they were trying to make it seem like you didn't deserve this position, you didn't deserve to feel the way you didn't deserve to be in this vibration, to say the least. And when you said fuck you, basically, because the Knight of Swords could also mean, like, with some harsh words between y'all's, and they realized that they couldn't control you anymore. Strength card reverse. The Ace of Cups reverse is like you didn't want to rebuild. First of all, you wanted to keep your you're not giving this cup, this energy, you're not sharing this with these energies any longer. I feel like with this Ace of Cups reverse, they left your cup. They were just wanting to drain your cup. They want to just leave your cup dry. They didn't want you to have a lick of nothing in there. Okay, so it was only right. It was justified. That's why I keep getting that justifiable hesitation, because what you're being called to go into, it resemble. I don't even really want to say resemble. Okay, but it's something about it that reminds you of where you went from or where you came from. Because this is where you're going. Ten of Cups energy. It just reminds you of the Ten of Cups reverse. It's like, oh, the last time I was a part of a group, or the last time I was a part of this, or the last time I was doing that. It's just like, like I said in the last in a previous reading, it's like the universe is asking you to take a leap of faith, and now it's here. I ain't see the Three of Wands yet, but it's like it's here. Like, it's okay to step into it now. Like, step now. What's the Magician reverse? Manipulation. The Queen of Pentacles is here. I just heard mother figure. Cultivator. Producer. Mother. Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's the Magician reverse? Queen of Pentacles reverse. The Seven of Swords. That was the dupe. So somebody trying to dupe you out your shit. What's this Queen of Pentacles reverse for this Magician reverse? Eight of Swords. Yeah, they wanted to, I'm telling you, lock you down, lock you in. Seven of Swords with the Magician reverse. Sneaky ass. Four of Swords reverse. Gravely wound your ass. Four of Swords again in reverse. Jesus, that's 8 swords. I just heard something about self-sabotage. How many times you gonna keep seeing the justice? I just heard Isis. So Isis, not Isis. Ma'at. Oh, this is like being judged for one's actions. Somebody is asking them. So that's why the Page of Swords came up. So more about the Five of Wands. The Page of Swords is here to confirm for this over here that the reason why all this is happening, child. Some of this stuff is. I feel like this is a lot is happening where you're not even there. Like, as per usual, we get an insight with collective and what's going on around collective, right? What's going on around you is vindication. Straight up. Somebody was like trying to control you via lies and deception. Because that Seven of Swords, it feels very deceptive. Even though it's in the upright, it feels very deceptive. There's some sneaky assness going on with that Seven of Swords. And it came out with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Motherfucker, you was trying to do some dumb sly shit to the real one. What's the Queen of Pentacles in the upright? They did like swapping positions, trying to take your spot. Maybe okay. So this Queen of Pentacles in reverse was upset at how people view you. Diplomatic. I just heard diplomatic. So maybe you're fair, you're just, you're nurturing, you're caring, you're compassionate, you are a provider of something, or you could like, or you have this motherly energy. The illusion, the devil, hermit reverse. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody has now seen the truth. So it's a Virgo energy present. So you got okay. So the negative, the negative. We got the negative fucking Aladdin out here who's stealing shit, who's just eating off people, and then you have Prince Ali, who in some way, shape, or form, it's like, do you like the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is asking, do you trust me? For a masculine, because I could be picking up on masculine. I feel like I'm picking up a little bit on masculine energy right now. You could have hesitated with this Queen of Pentacles in the upright because of something that happened with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Could be an older woman or something about mother wounds or mother issues or feminine wounds. The wound of the nurturer. Um, and the Hermit card in being in reverse is asking you to go back into your studies and look at what, like, look in that book. Remember that one book you found, or remember that one thing you learned. You're being asked to look again. Check your sources. What's this Hermit reverse? Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Two of Swords. What the fuck? Judgment reverse. Yeah, this is that test I was telling y'all about, because it's not really a test, it's just an assessment. It's like, okay, are you gonna go back to the old thing, or are you gonna go do the new thing? Like, we put this in your face for a reason. We're trying to make sure you picking up what we put down when we were putting you in this isolation, or when we made you go through the dark night of the soul, and when you were in this isolation, when you learned this and you figured out that you had this aha moment, you had this realization moment. Like, do you remember that? Because now what you act, because I'm seeing something about the magician is like, you were so at one point collective was tricked to an extent, but I feel like it was meant to happen because that dupe was meant to get the fuck up out your life or out of your way, and vice versa. I feel like people were duped for a good reason. They were supposed to be duped because it was an assessment. Judgment reverse. Are you going to revert back, or are you going to move forward? Are you going to do the new thing? Are you going to go towards the new opportunity and see it for what it is? And it looks like these motherfuckers failed. But we have a Hermit here in the reverse. It's like, nah, I know that I remember this. I know what this is. This is the Jasmine, like, yes. A little bit of hesitation. Like I said, justifiable hesitation. It's justified, like, because you've been through a lot. Okay, you've been through some shit. Okay. But it's justifiable. But you know there's something else is saying, go ahead. That your intuition is like, go ahead, take your go forward. Go forth and go forth and procreate. Go create this new life with this person. Go create this. You learned this lesson already. New Two of Wands. Okay? Cause what? Mind you, got the King of Wands here in reverse. This is that lack of confidence. Like, I just want it's like there's no it's like depletion here. I'm feeling like lack of drive. The Strength card in the upright next to it, though, that's why I was like, what? And then the Two of Swords, it's like you're gonna have this is like you gotta make a decision. This is the choice. This is the make it or break it mark. Are you gonna trick yourself and then look at the Strength card in reverse? And I'm like, what? Remember I said what? And then I saw the judgment. I'm like, oh, that's that thing I was just talking about. So anyways, I'm backtracking. But basically, yeah. You got people that do not want you to move forward. I'm gonna let you know this right now. There's a lot of projection energy going your way. You have people that kind of know something that, which, like, if you are in a new relationship or something, they kind of know that you hesitating. There's like a smell in the air, like a release of energy or something that is signaling that there's some hesitation, or there's a gap, there's a possible loop or something, or a loophole. Y'all be careful, y'all be careful. You're being asked to not let your doubts consume you. You're gonna have to. It's a choice here. Mind you, with the Two of Swords, you can take that blindfold off. You can look at this from a different perspective. I'm being drawn to that Hangman. We ain't even clarified it yet, but the Hangman is like, you're going to see something from a different perspective. It's going to allow you to help you make a firm decision. But I feel like this was happening right now in the current energy. It's like this is like the turning point is what I'm seeing. Confirmation. What's this Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords, the Magician. Good news. Knight of Swords. This Aries, Aquarius. Why? See, that's the problem with social media. So something about social media is significant. But I started thinking about that Mary J. Blige crispy chicken. Y'all know the song. I'm not about to sit up here singing. Um, dog, I'm telling you, the motherfuckers that you left out in the cold, they're attached to this elite. Ooh, fuck. You see them spikes is giving me, that's that devil coming through. Fuck. Okay, and then you got the Empress here in reverse. These people are like, you better not go over there. But I'm also getting, because you're manifesting this could be communicating with the air of manifest. Something about you manifesting something exactly how you want it. It's like speaking it into existence. You're saying that I do not want anything that is not going to grow and be fruitful, or child, the number 15 is on this motherfucker forehead. You don't want nothing to do with no snake ass nobodies. People that come in just destroy shit. People that got attachment, lustful energies. People that got like attachments to like deviant energies, things that just they don't want to see nobody happy. People that come in and screw my vision, that lie to me. Like I said, well, like it's like you don't. It's not that you don't want a relationship, friends, or be a part of something. You don't want that dumb shit. You don't want the bullshit. This is you actively manifesting you not wanting the bullshit. I don't want nothing to do with that dumbass shit over there. This is you literally speaking it into existence. And then boom, Tower to the Emperor reverse. 3 of Wands. I knew I was going to see the 3 of Wands. For some of y'all, it's on the way. But you have to make this decision. It's like once you make the decision, you'll see the manifestations come out. Let me see what's this Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords, Magician. I don't want to tell their business though. Well, you know how this go. Okay. It's gonna work out in your favor. I'm gonna just say that. I don't want to tell y'all business. Because I feel like there's somebody here that is obsessed with knowing, being in your business. They want to know too. How about this? What's this Empress reverse? Death reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. Show motherfucking X. Somebody X. Four of Pentacles. Six of Wands. What's the devil? Three of Wands. Three of Cups. 3 is 6. Again with 6. 1, 5 is a 6. The Hangman reverse. They want you. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Stuck. They're trying to get you stuck. They'd be happy and content and hold themselves if their manifestation, their manipulation, I should say, because I can't really call this a manifestation. But the Magician card is out here, so you know what I mean. But I'm seeing manipulation. I'm seeing something being like, no, you're going to go this way. I'm going to make you. It's obsession with you being where they want you to be. 5 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Something about being a laughingstock too. 3 of Pentacles. Threes. 3, 3, 3. 3 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. They want. I was just about to say that. I was just 8 of Wands again. I was just in the upright. I was just about to say. I'm literally just about to say all of it. The reason why because y'all know, if you don't know, these cards hopefully will show you why I knew not to clarify and tell your business, right? Because this Empress reverse. The people that they can't do anything on their own. This is giving me codependent insecurities. You see them. Sun card. The Sun card is not screaming, oh yeah, happy day. No, this is giving me clarity. You see them. There's no more illusion. There's no more confusion. There's no walking away. You're going to know. This could be that person so the energy that I'm seeing here is that this queen, this Empress reverse may want to break contact with you. And child, I'm telling you, when things are going good in your life, things are starting to balance out the way that you know they are to balance out. You're going to have people wanting to come and say something to you. They want to have conversations. They want to break no contact. They want to find where you're at, what you're doing, inquire about you, what you got going on. Tell them tell them you're fine. Y'all hear them sirens? That's a warning. Because I be trying to, man, sometimes I be feeling like there's some people that watch tarot, they don't be paying the fuck attention. And they be trying to say that the reader's wrong or something. Like, no, nigga, you didn't listen. You wasn't paying attention. You need to brush up on your discernment, your intuition. You can't be coming up in here in people's lives and readings and stuff saying, "Oh, that don't make sense." It don't make sense because you don't make sense. You hear them? I know y'all hear them sirens. Y'all hear them sirens. 8 of Wands is direct communication. It's fast as fuck. You gonna know immediately. Just as quick as the Knight of Swords. Matter of fact, this 8 of Wands is quick. No, the 8 of Wands is the energy, like the ignition turning over in the car, and the Knight of I'm gonna say motorcycle, because that is going fast. It's fast. This is quickness. With the quickness. As soon as you close that door for good, things are going to start moving at a rapid pace. I mean, like, burn the rubber. Okay? And you're going to know, like fucking the magic carpet. Once you say yes, take their hand, Prince Ali hand, y'all go on that magic carpet ride. You're like, oh, that's the one. This the yeah. I chose right. I knew it. I listened to the right. I I did what I was supposed to do. That that not Prince Ali, that negative Aladdin. They just only want to take your opportunity. They want to, and you know what the fucked up part about it is that these people are so delusional and caught up in the illusion itself that they honestly believe that if you are stopped, they could win your money, your prize, your benefit. Like they honestly believe, right, in their penny peanut brains that they will be able to get what is meant for you instead of you getting it. Not know, not knowing that the only reason why you are stepping into this and able to manifest this in the way that it's manifested is because you did work. The hermit here is in reverse to say you have gathered enough information. You can now walk into this new era with this knowledge, this perspective, these things. You have enough wisdom to embark the next sector. They did not do none of that. They've been stealing. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Because they ain't got nothing to show for it. See, collect and it's probably and I feel like and going back to this Queen of Pentacles, the fucked up part about it is that people like the Queen of Pentacles or people like this, people who think that the reason why, because I hear I'm not to an extent I do see that, like if you have done the work and you are energetically aligned, that it will show in your pockets. Okay, I don't take that from a lot of people because that is actually that's a real thing. But there's some people that you have done you are doing so much in the unseen realms that in this dimension, it does not just show up in money. It does not just show up in assets. It does not just it shows up in love. It shows up in ways it shows up in shit you cannot buy. It shows up in things you cannot fucking spend. There is not enough money in the world on any part of this land. There is nothing in this dimension that can equate to how much it is worth. Therefore, it shows up in different facets. It shows up in people that you can trust. It shows up in great experiences in life. It shows up in you being able to share. It shows up in wisdom. It shows up in spiritual abilities, agility, even. It shows up in you losing weight. It shows up in your inner peace. It shows up in how your vibration. It shows up in other fucking ways. It don't always show up in money. But this Queen of Pentacles is like, oh, I know Collective was doing this at a 30. They're finna be rich. Rich in what though? Rich in what though? You thinking money? No, we're not talking about money. In some cases, yeah, it can open the door to financial abundance, which we've already seen that. We already know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? But what I mean overall is that rich and wealthy and energy and wisdom and experience and love, peace. Like I said, shit you can't buy. It's not in a store. It's not manufactured. It's not up under the hood of a car. Like you know what I'm saying? This is material. It's not always material. That's why when I do my readings and I confirm that abundance and windfall and stuff like that, talk about money and business, I always, even relationships and oh yeah, and protection. You right. Clock it. You're right. Yes, the whole nine. Like it shows up in things in ways that it can't. It shows up in people that reflect your energy. It shows up in the blessings that you receive in life. It shows up in other people It shows up in way, like, let's say you're not meant to have the money on you. Let's say you're meant to implant you get the idea. You implant that into somebody that you know can grow that, and they do it for you in honor of you, not just you. You know, you not worshiping and shit like that. But I'm saying, like, oh, if it wasn't for collective, you know, this goal that we were talking about, like, it wouldn't have been accomplished because I was confused. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to go about this. But they knew. They knew. They showed me. They taught me. They brought me to this person. They brought me to that person, and vice versa. But you got people who think that, oh, it's all about money and cars and jewelry and clothes. And no. See, that's the reason why you ain't got it. You may got the money. You may got the cars and the house and the clothes and all the things, all the shits. But you lacking still. You lacking still. You lacking still. Who can you help with your car? Who you gonna give it to? Who you gonna help with your house? What you gonna do with that? Right, like, material is temporary. That's why things in this dimension die. This dimension is gauged by material decay. That's why we say in the spiritual community, and even in science and in chemistry, all the sciences and shits and all the spiritualism and shit, all the things, energy cannot die. It is only transmuted. So what you do in this incarnation does fucking matter. The energy you put out there, you will receive it back. And from what I'm gathering from collective, y'all put out some massive shit. And it cannot just come back in money. It cannot just come back in a group of friends. It cannot just come back in a job opportunity. It's going to continuously come back onto you because you continuously put that shit out there in the world. And you regenerate in a way that people are fucking bothered by. Because they don't have it in them. Because they don't put it out there, how can it come back? So they rather steal it. Say, take claim, oh, I did them. If it weren't for me, this person wouldn't have this job. If it weren't for me, this person wouldn't have this outcome. If it weren't for me, this person wouldn't have this opportunity with that one person that they got married to and had a bunch of family, a bunch of kids and a beautiful family. If it weren't for me, that's stealing their fucking blessing. You steal it. You stealing it. You're stealing it. Which means it's not going to come back to you anymore. You're not going to get any blessing. You're not getting more. You're not getting no more. You steal it. Okay, you dummy. The fuck. I swear. We gonna move on. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Oh my goodness. Three of Cups reversed. I'm telling you, like, somebody tried to take something that was like, it's something that was meant for you. This is Three of Cups. Three of Cups reversed for the Seven of Pentacles. Why is that here? I'm preaching a word right now, y'all. Shit, I hope y'all hear me now. Eight of Pentacles. What I said about that? These people, I literally just spoke this. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I'm prophesying. I'm verbally putting the energy. I'm telling you what the energy is around, right? And the cards are saying, yes, this is confirmation. Boom. You got people, groups of fuckers, people that, these people, okay? Eight of Pentacles reversed. They don't do shit compared. The only reason why I'm gonna say compared is because that's the energy that they are resonating in. To a Seven of Pentacles, somebody who's by themselves, just growing, patiently waiting for things to turn out the way they're supposed to. I'm not seeing no expectation. If there is an expectation, it's like, so it's a personal expectation. It's like, I expect myself to be in this vibration, and anything that resonates is going to gravitate towards me. Anything that resonates is going to come, and it's gonna want to sit with me. It's gonna want to grow with me. That's why the Three of Cups is in reverse. These people didn't want to do this shit with you. They just want to take it from you. Son of Pentacles. I'm not going to take these cards, but the first card is confirmation. King of Pentacles reverse. Stealing. Thieving. Just here for the titlement. Just here for the accolades. Just here for the admiration. Is the outside, the ego shit. World card reverse. This is something they want to continue to walk in. Man, this is the lesson that they had to learn. The King of Wands, the Strength reverse, the Judgment. So the King of Wands is like when you see some. This is what I mean by you in this energy. You're polarizing. I'm not gonna say polarizing. You're attracting. Well, I don't want to say attracting, but like, you get what I'm saying? Like this is how people see you. King of Wands, you're stepping into this. What's the word? I just had it and it just left me because there's so much coming in. It's like being where you're supposed to be at in order to receive these blessings. These things, even if it is things. Yes, the abundance. Thank you. And they're learning that you cannot rear shit to go in your favor. This is a lesson you had to learn. Let shit go when it's not chores. Know that you can only control yourself. You cannot control everybody else. You cannot control things around you. Just let shit flow and be at peace. Let it be. Judgment. This is a lesson that they had to learn because they were trying to tell. They were rearing and you're gonna move this way and you're gonna do controlling shit. Strength card reverse for the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody trying to take your progress and rear it the way they want. They saw fit. Strength reverse, Seven of Pentacles. I'm hearing some of these people, they want to turn a new leaf. Because that's Page of Cups. It was in reverse and it went like this. They want to turn a new leaf. They want to correct their wrongs. You could be showing, okay, so you're in this leadership position, right? But you're showing people why it's important to do it the fucking right way instead of trying to take it and steal. I'm telling you, somebody lied like a motherfucker on you and said you were stealing something from them. Whole time it was you in this attractive, abundant energy. Queen of Wands, I got to cover up because you're a little naked. Okay, placing burdens on you and shit. Got you in the Nine of Swords all because they didn't want to do the work. No, child. I'm seeing the Emperor reverse. That's more confirmation. Also, I want to. Oh, it's okay. They're here now. It's all right. I'm hearing this is a conundrum. Queen of Swords reverse. Got people confused and shit about you. You could just be confusing. You could be confusing a person or a particular. Somebody doesn't know why you're moving the way you're moving as well. They're trying to figure you out, and it's impossible because you're operating in a place in a energy field where they have yet to climb. I'm seeing like a ladder. Climb a ladder, scale a building. Just walk a specific part of this journey. Like they like I said earlier, they hesitated and they reverted back. So they ended up not growing and I won't say procrastinating. They were procrastinating. They didn't want to take that initiative, take that leap of faith. They didn't want to do that fucking thing, that one thing, because they didn't want to repeat. So it's like, no, fuck that. I ain't doing that. I'm also getting a lot of people leaned into this fucking era of ego and they got stuck and now they're seeing you do it and it's like inspirational. They're like, you know what? I probably can. But you could be garnering a type of attention that these other people, these energies, these Three of Pentacles or Three of Cups energies, they're losing joy because they're hearing things about you from these same people they were using to come up against you. And I feel like that's why that King of Cups came out in reverse. They slipped up and they started saying some shit, and it was like, oh, so that's the reason why we did. So that's why you don't like them. So that's why you were saying this about them. So you mean to tell me? Hold on, wait, wait. So when we did that one spell, you said collective did. So you said the reason why your car and your job was stolen, your job was lost and stuff is because collective put a spell on you, and we helped you with a spell. We helped you get the material. We helped you find a practitioner. The practitioner probably question like, so you lied to me? I'm getting chills. um, mm, mm, yes, you're an example. The leader, like you're gonna have to step. You're not. I'm not gonna say gonna have to. You've already been stepping. You've been stepping. I'm gonna keep it like that. You've been stepping, and now it's showing. It's like this work, the stuff that was going on inside or behind the scenes, behind closed door, while you was in hermit mode or in isolation, or while you were up under this conflict that was thrown at you, and now you're coming out. You could be just exploring different groups now or something like that, or something of that sort, right? And there's people from your past that are seeing you doing something now. They're watching from afar. It's other people that were with them that was helping them try to keep you in this isolation. They thought that you were going to always stay in this isolation. You're not in that isolation no more. You're showing up in places that they never thought. As a matter of fact, they did think. The problem is that they didn't want you to be there. They were trying to beat you to it. Anyways, you're being seen for the person you've always been. Like I said, it don't just happen in money. It's happening in environment. It's environmental. So it's like everywhere you go, you're just receiving, cultivating, nurturing, growing, expanding at a rapid pace too at that. And you have people who are like, bro, you said that they was a bum. You said that they stole from you. You the thief. You said that you helped them. And then I'm also getting, for some of these people, they're trying to tell people that if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be as knowledgeable as you are. You wouldn't be as patient. You wouldn't know this. You wouldn't know that. And it's given like, okay, if that was the case, then why you ain't doing it? Where the fuck where your P's and Q's at? Because they got theirs. Ten of Cups or Ten of Pentacles reversed. Man. Mm-hmm. This all you. You got a whole group of motherfuckers like in awe. They're amazed yet mesmerized, and you got a particular karmic pissed off because they were trying to keep you from this, and now they were trying to hold this back from you, and now it's falling on them. That lie is eating their ass the fuck up. What they chose not to clarify is eating them the hell up. King of Cups reverse, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. It's going to the rightful owner. I just heard something about rightful owner. Seven of Pentacles. Like, okay, boom, what I just said earlier, like, so I literally, you know what? I'm out here channeling. I don't even think I'm about to stop using cards in a minute. I'm about to just start coming on live and start channeling. Because I just said all that. But the King of Cups right here, this is someone who's again, I just said that earlier about the King of Cups. They're not able to hide behind this cool guy attitude, this nonchalant. So this person, they be nonchalant. They be cool. They be like, oh, I ain't even tripping. I ain't even worried. The whole time they crying. They throwing temper tantrums. I'm also getting somebody is like realizing that this person is actually more angry than they appear to be. King of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. So they're in front of these people. This is the karmic. This also could be somebody's partner, lover. Six of Wands. In the face of your success, they're hearing, I literally just said they're hearing things about you. Knight of Swords, good things about you. And They are fucking livid. Six of Cups reverse. It's people that have from your past. For a lot of y'all, they're literally stuck in the old paradigm. Not necessarily of collective, but I do want to, because I want to make it very, I want to make this part of the channel clear. Okay, it's not just you. It's where their old victories were, where their old accolade. It's like they keep talking about shit that happened. Like, let's say this is an older person, just an example. It's like one of them things. Or let's say it's an older person. Let's say they're in their like 50s. Man, when I was in high school, I was the captain of the junior varsity team. We was doing this and we was doing that, and we won this champion. Oh man, them was the good old days. And they still act like they're in a junior varsity in high school, but you 50. What are you talking about? What the fuck? I remember when I was in my 30s, it's a person in their 40s, for 45, mid 40s. I remember when I was I'm in my 20s. I remember when I was in my 20s, I was in college, and I had this one dude, oh my God, he was so smitten by me. Girl, that man probably done moved on, got a family, all kind of shit. You still talk about him? Old shit. That's what I mean about not like old paradigm there, and they're stuck there, but they're seeing you accomplishing goals now, right now. Let's say this somebody that works in the same field as you, or the same age as you, or age group. They're seeing you do stuff, and they're still reminiscing on shit that happened like 10 years prior. Let's say you're in your 20s. They say 5 years ago y'all was like 15. Man, when I was 15, I had all the dudes I had all the dudes, I had all the girls. We're 20. And you're talking about some shit that happened in high school. We're in our 30s. And you're talking about you're stuck in the accolade. Like you stopped here. You did not progress any further than that. You stopped here. And you thought that was gonna carry you for the rest of your life. But they're seeing you do stuff, and it's like, well, if it wasn't for me, when I did that one, it could also be. I'm also seeing that too. If it wasn't for me back in 2013, when I helped them with that one question on their homework and they end up graduating, it wouldn't be. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have graduated high school. It wouldn't. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have graduated college. But you didn't even finish high school. You didn't finish college. You didn't finish anything for that matter. Matter of fact, you stopped doing all kind of shit. Matter of fact, you just working at McDonald's. No offense to anybody that's working at McDonald's. I know it's hard out here for a pimp, okay? Trying to get that money for the rent. All right, no judgment there. But I'm speaking on a motherfucker who ain't want to do nothing else but flip burgers. Want to be a manager. That's it. That's it. That's it. No, nothing else. Nothing. No goals. No aspiration. No nothing. Ain't trying to be shit in this world, but they see you doing something, they want to take it from you though. No. Two of Cups reverse. Nine of Swords. They fucking, I told you they terrified. That I'm told Vecna standing over their bed while they sleep. That mind flare, like motherfucker, like I'm telling you, bro. They're afraid, they're terrified, they're petrified. 10 of Wands, they are scared. When I tell you can't sleep at night, judgment. This could be purgatory. I mean, like there's because they want to be stuck and they want to keep other people stuck. They're stuck forever. I mean, like I said, things could change, but it's gonna take a lot. This tenfold. Oh fuck, the 10 of Wands reversed. That's tenfold. The pressure they put on you to succeed at one thing, or the words they spoke over you because you were doing certain things, it was just like bothering them, so they wanted to talk shit. All of that's coming right back on them. All 10-fold, 20-fold, 30-fold. Two of Cups reverse. I'm being called to clarify the 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups reverse. 10 of Wands reverse, 2 of Cups reverse. Two of Swords reverse, Two of Wands, Tower reverse, Seven of Wands. Because I'm telling you, this is the lesson. Oh, is it because? And this is where I'm saying, oh wow. And when you look at that Two of Cups in the upright, because you didn't do nothing wrong. I just heard it. You didn't do nothing wrong. They wanted to hem you up. Knight of Swords reverse said hem you up, so delay communication. This is like they. Oh wow, so collective. You could be cutting off communication from somebody or not want to talk to somebody, and it's stuff going on in their day to day right now, and they're like, oh man, it's because collective stopped talking to me. Oh, they must have found out about this. They must have found out about that. They must have known I did this. They must know I did that. Two of Swords reverse. This is giving clarity. Two of Wands, my plans and shit. Oh fuck, they succeeded. They beat me. They had to beat me. Seven of Wands, because I can't. I don't. They had to. The Tower card, man. Death. That cycle is over with for a new one to begin. For some of y'all, it's staring you in the face. It's like in your face. Like it could be you be that opportunity, but I feel like it's meant for you to interpret yourself, obviously, clearly. The opportunity, like it's just like over here with that Knight of Swords, and I was like the Two of Wands, or not Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. It's like everything's gonna work out, but you will know. I'm not supposed to be, because I am not supposed to speak. It's or you will know, or you gonna know. I heard unbreakable, titanium. I am titanium. Cycle done. Ain't no coming back. Two of Wands reverse. Somebody had this grand scheme. I heard something about a grand scheme, a grand plan to come back and go down memory lane. Like, remember we used to do this? Fuck out of here. Five of Wands. No, nigga, I remember you used to try to beat on me and you was jealous. I remember that. They know they can't. They know they can't. They know they can't. I'm even hearing for some of these people, they won't even bother. They won't even bother come try to talk to you or nothing. Seven of Swords reverse, because you're gonna see that they say they know you see right through they dumb asses. Right through them like a glass of fucking crystal clear water. Just as clearly as you see this Ace of Cups situation, because I'm not gonna go any further with clarifying that, but you gonna know. You will know. As clear, look how piercing, look how the owl eyes is. Just as it's in your face, just as clear as you see this, it's gonna be as clear as you see these motherfuckers. Seven of Swords, King of Swords, you gonna know. You gonna know. Eight of Swords reverse, get the fuck out of my face. Get away from me. This is Hangman. Four of Cups reverse. I heard aha moments, High Priestess reverse. You don't see shit for what it is, what it's meant to be in your life. Chariot reverse. Damn. The true intentions behind something. Why would you offer me that? Okay, I'm hearing something about an offer. Be mindful of somebody presenting you something. Page of Wands. I heard somehow stand back is significant. What the hell? Be mindful of that offer they kind of present to you, because it's some bullshit. It could be some. I'm gonna put it like this. Confirmation. You gonna be put here to a lot of stuff. You gonna be made aware of a lot of shit in a minute. As clear as that, because I feel like this era, or not era. I don't really want to say era because of Death card. It's like this cycle, or there's something, this massive ending, death energy. It's presenting new opportunities in the midst of distractions, to say the least. But because you walking in the, like, the more you adhere to the big mouth with the small opening, like, come listen to me. The more you listen to that and you block out all the big ass mouths or little mouths with the big openings, I hope that makes sense, y'all. Like, imagine it's a mouth like this little, right? Like this the lips, it's the lips, right? You separate this the lips, but they, but it's loud, blah, 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 right? But then, come on, y'all, don't laugh at me. But but it's a mouth this big, right? But the opening is like this little, and it's like beep, 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 beep. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what I mean. But the more the more you walk in alignment, to say the least, and you adhere to the higher you, which, like I always say, it's not. I don't see collective having a hard time with it. I feel like, of course, there's always going to be something. There's always going to be something, right? It's a journey. We just meant to walk it. Ooh, child. You're going to see, and my eye itching like a mug. This confirmation, I ain't going, ooh, shit. That feel good. Hold on. You're going to see some things. You're going to see it. It's going to be clear. Like I said, the fog is lifting. There's no illusion. Two of Cups. Why the Two of Cups for Hangman? The Hermit. The Hermit reverse. Justice. Okay. What's the High Priestess reverse? With the Hangman. Your intuition will So the High Priestess reverse is saying, like, if you don't hear that voice, that the mouth and shit, I'm telling you, Page of Pentacles reverse, the Hierophant reverse, that's exactly who it is. So I'm also getting, for some of y'all, if y'all do have clairs, you could actually hear someone's projections. So you need to start grounding yourself more often. You could actually hear people, like, or see people in your dreams or something, like trying to wear other people like the cloak and shit like that. To try to help you, to make you miss out on an opportunity. You're gonna have to start tapping in, or I'm not gonna say tapping in. I feel like it's already, like, you're gonna be so tapped in that you're gonna need to learn how to, I don't want to even say regulate, but it's like, you're just going to a new octave. Like, you're gonna hear, like, new octaves, like new levels, pitches, like that, like seeing things. Things are heightening, right? You got a lot of illusionary people out here that want you to trip up and fail and shit. Well, you got these motherfuckers. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. You got you got these motherfuckers, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles reverse, who want you to fail. I'm telling you, that Lovers reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, Lovers reverse. You know how to move. You know what to do. I mean, I feel like it's going to be more. What's the word I'm looking for? More common. I'm seeing Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The early 2000s, late 90s or mid 90s is significant, or the 90s and the early 2000s. The 90s and the 2000s is significant. But I'm seeing Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Something about Sabrina the Teenage Witch as well. But basically, like, it's like that. Like, it's like if it was an episode, like a collective had episodes of like television episodes, this would be like every episode is a vampire hunter type deal. Um, every episode is Collective being witchy woo woo, but not like you don't have to have a spell book. You don't have. I'm seeing Charmed as well. You don't have to have a spell book. You don't have to have a wand. You don't have to have a talking cat. You don't have to. It's just, you know, you get what I'm saying. It's the environment. It's like when you see certain things like, oh, this is a Vampire Slayer moment. Oh, this is a Buffy vamp. This is another Buffy. Oh, this is some charm shit. Oh shit, somebody to put charm. So I had a dream and somebody I had a premonition and somebody I see someone or you meditating. Oh, I see and this like you. I'm hearing something about location tracking or not location tracking, but what is that called? Where you can meditate on it, you can see coordinates or somebody asks you like, where is this like based off this information, what do you see or whatever. um Location, I just heard it, something location, y'all know what I'm talking about. But basically, like, y'all could be discovering new gifts as well, or if you already have these gifts, they're heightening, and they're heightening because there's something that just lean in. That's all I'm gonna say. Just lean in. Okay. All right. But like, have like things to help you um ground yourself, so you don't get overworked or burnt out or anything like that. Poltergeist. Yeah. Oh my god. Tales from the Crypt. I used to love. That's one thing. I used to be deathly afraid of zombies growing up, but Tales of the Crypt was my jam. I don't know why. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Charmed, all of them was my jam. But I could. And Xena was my man. I wanted to be Xena so bad when I was a kid. I wanted to be Xena so bad when I was a kid. Oh my goodness, that was my jam, man. But yeah, man. Speaking of, we're editing on Tubi. Yeah, Xena Hercules. I almost forgot about Hercules, Xena and Hercules. And I said this in a reading, a few readings. He-Man Collective. I swear, this shit's be. I love my job. Fuck. I wish I got paid more for it. But nonetheless, I still love my job. Y'all, I've been saying for like the last like 2, maybe 3 months or so that Collective is like He-Man and the adversary is a Skeletor. All Collective gotta do, I have the power. Start transforming. The cat don't be so scared no more. Not you know what I'm saying? We out this mud. We buffed out this bitch. What you said? You said what? You said what? Say it again. I dare you. Like, and then defeat Skeletor. I'll get you next time, He-Man. That's literally what they. Like, this is another episode of He-Man. And I feel like the only reason why it's like that for Collective is just certain people because they think they keep doing. It's like they keep doing the same shit over. This is the real insanity. They're doing it over and over and over again, thinking they're going to win. No, it is always going to be the same outcome. Like Devilman Crybaby from Netflix. Even okay, boom. Actually, the same thing. Devilman Crybaby. Was it Devil Woman? Same thing. It's always the same story. The main protagonist discovered these abilities and things, and let's be real, it's not really taboo because it's rooted in high vibrational energy, right? So let's keep that in mind. He has to go through all these things, meet all these other demons, fight all these other demons just to fight the devil himself. In this case, in the Devilman's sense, he dies, but it's the same story because at the end, Lucifer, or the one, the one that caused all the mayhem on earth, relearns why he keeps failing. And it's like he keep doing the same old dumb shit. And there's always someone there to stop him. There's always someone there to regulate. There's always someone to put him in his place. And he keeps saying, like, why the fuck I keep losing? You're fighting up against the main source. He know what you gonna do. He just letting you play this game. And unfortunately, it's people that have to play this game with you because you just dumb. So you got your people. This person that I employed, the chosen one, right, is now here. They got they people, or in some cases, it's just them by themselves. And then boom, you still lose. You're still lose. And this epic fail too, because not only did you fail in front of the face of the person that you and it's like boom, you lose two ways, because was it Devilman Crybaby? He ends up realizing, like, oh man, so this whole time, like, you were like the best thing in the world. I really loved you. He's crying, and it's too late because you didn't took him out. Now you lose that way, and then you lose again because now it's a whole nother. It's a reset. So you double loss. And you keep losing the same fucking way. Retarded. It's just Riri. What's the collective need to know to close out this reading? What angel is guiding them during this era of change? Left-handed judgment. I keep seeing these cards. It's the same ones. We're gonna read it anyway. Left-handed judgment, Gurva. And we're gonna close out this reading. The fifth emanation, the hand that separates, the rule of law that brings out order to the world. Gurva assesses what is just, helping us overcome our adversities both without and within. Hers is the power to cleave apart the unified whole and leave its components in pieces. It is a trait that commands as much fear as respect, because with it comes inherent violence. This is probably why people are afraid of you, because you're acting in a just way. Like I said, it's like you're acting you're fair, right? Like, and I'm seeing people realizing that, oh man, I see why collective didn't want to come to that party or be around these people, or they stopped coming around this, they stopped doing that. It's because, like, look at what's unfolding. They knew long before we knew. And in some cases, I feel like y'all said something. She does this without enmity. It is an act that must be committed to create balance. The red orb exists as a boundary close to the unworthy. Gurva's position at the center of its pillar defines the pillar's traits of sovereignty. You know what I'm gonna do with these cards? With these cards in particular, I might do these every once a month, once or twice a month. It just came to me. Anyways, her push. Oh wait, hold on. Resist boundary. Where the Gurva's position at the center of his pillar defies that pillar's trace of sovereignty. Her push creates Chesed. Her push against Chesed, the opposite side of the tree, is met with equal and opposite resistance. Without both of them in equal measure, we have no means of maintaining healthy relationships. We must have judgment to discern what is healthy for us. So that we can bring it into our lives and embrace it. Found in law, bravery, punishment. Need I say more? No, I don't think so. And on that note, that concludes this collective live reading. I hope that helped, gave you clarity. If you have subscribed to my channel, I greatly appreciate it. I do appreciate all the likes, the comments. If you shared it, thank you. And also, like I said, if you subscribed, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, yeah. That was a read. Mm, that was a read. Yeah. I will not reach out to you on any platforms, so don't get scammed. Okay. I will see y'all next time. Do unto others as you want done unto you, and I'll see you very soon. Peace. I'm glad it resonated. I'm very glad it resonated with you. Yes, yes. Okay. Bye. This is good.